and steals your heart. And once your beauty is mine, I swear we will.
Hi guys, hi everyone. I jumped on here. I just did a video on this look. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, go and watch the video. I'm on here right now so that I can give you beginner tips and tricks. I want you to be able to have things in your toolbox that you can actually use if you don't have to have a lot of makeup. This is not about this, just like things that are essential that you need, okay? From time to time I look down because I can see myself and I just want to make sure that I'm in focus and that I'm in the camera. Again, my name is Kiara, Beats by Key. If you have not followed, shared, and liked all of my pages, baby girl, you are missing out, okay? Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this tutorial on the way. It's not a tutorial, I'm just going to be giving you some things that you need, okay? So the first thing you need is a good eyebrow pencil. I always start all of my looks with great eyebrow pencils. You cannot have a good look without a good eyebrow pencil. My personal favorite is the MAC Stud or the MAC Spike, okay? And they look like this. It is the Slim Brow, forgive my nails, eyebrow pencils. Now, I do have some more in my makeup toolbox, but if you really want to invest in a really good eyebrow pencil, this is the one for you. I would recommend Maybelline and Sephora is also good for eyebrows. I'm gonna turn this light down some. Okay, so that's better. It was hurting my eyes. So eyebrow pencils, make a MAC in the shade Spike or Stud is your friend. And if you want to see how I achieve brow looks, just go and watch one of my videos. So this is not about that, okay? But yes, MAC, Maybelline, and Sephora, and Ulta has a good one, but this is the best, hands down. Some people like brow pomade, some people don't. That's my personal favorite, okay? So if you're traveling, this is the video for you. If you just want to have like a good, here's my 1, 2, 3 step routine, this is for you, okay? This will give you a lot of insight on what you need. The next thing that you need is two concealers, okay? You need a concealer for the bottom of your brow, and you need a concealer for the top of your brow. So the bottom of my brows, I use the MAC 24-hour concealer. Can you see that? And I use it in the shade NC45, okay? NC45. Now, you see my skin, the light has me kind of glowing, but I am a dark-skinned chick, okay? So this is the shade that I use, and it's about 2 shades lighter than my shade. This is my regular shade concealer, and it's in the shade of NARS once I find it. My regular shade concealer looks like this, or even like darker, okay? So this is my regular shade concealer, and I use it, this is NARS in the shade Medium Dark 4 Hazelnut. I love this. This is a holy grail. If you have not tried NARS concealers, I would strongly recommend trying the NARS concealers because they are the bomb. They're so creamy and they stay in place. They don't crack, so I love these concealers. So, 2 things for your brow. 3. You need a brow pencil, MAC, I would. And you need a concealer for the bottom of your brows to conceal, and that will be 2 shades lighter than your regular concealer, okay? So I use the shade NC45. Just hit me up in my inbox or text me, DM me if you want to know, hey, this is my shade. What do you think will be 2 shades lighter than me? You can also go to MAC and ask them, what's a good highlighter color? You can go to MAC or you can go to Sephora. What's a good highlighter color for my brows? And they'll let you know. And then you need a skin tone concealer. Now, girls, listen to me. I hate this, okay? I hate when they put, when people put like light concealer on the top of their brows. I mean, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. You need a skin tone concealer on the top of your brow. You need the color of your skin on the top of your brow, and 2 shades lighter on the bottom of your brow, okay? Why? Because it just makes it blends out more, and it doesn't leave your skin looking two-toned when you get ready to put on your foundation, okay? So I would strongly recommend MAC concealers. You can use MAC 24 hour on the top and the bottom. Just get your shade for the top and 2 shades lighter for the bottom. Or you can use NARS for the top and the bottom. I just use 2. I don't know. I just like these 2. I don't know. And then I also got this because I love the way it color corrects my dark spots. So we'll get into that later. So if you get I will get the NARS to go on the top of the brow because you can also use it for something else. I will get the MAC because MAC is a slam dunk eyeshadow base. So that's why I use MAC on the bottom and NARS on the top. Okay, so brows, eyebrow pencil, 2 concealers, okay? I would strongly recommend an eyebrow pencil with a spoolie on the bottom of it, okay? So it looks like this, and on the other side, it has a eyebrow pencil. I like pencils. I don't like pomade. Pomade is like a gel, like, I don't know. But if you're beginning, you don't need that. Just don't do it, okay? So that's the brows. The next thing I go in, girls, you need most people like, how do you get your eyeshadow to pop? How do you get your colors to come through for you? I use the P. Louise eyeshadow base or the MAC. This is the reason why I get this, or the MAC concealers. If you are just starting out, stick to the concealers, okay? If you're not interested in doing a cut crease or anything, stick to the concealers, all right? And then you can see how I do my brows and my concealer for my eyeshadow. So when you do your highlight under the bottom of your brow, you're gonna bring that product down, and then you can put your eyeshadow over it. Stick to the concealers, girls, if you are just beginning. But if you want to do the cut creases and the bold colors, I would definitely go. Here's the next thing that you need. P. Louise bases, okay? P. Louise bases. Can you see that? There it is. And this is in the shade number 2. I have all shades. I have all colors. Because I like the bases. The bases are very, very good. And it provides you with a good eyeshadow base, okay? So here's an orange one that I use, more of a yellow, okay? So you need the P. Louise base. If you don't want to buy a lot of them, at least get 2 and 3, or 2 and 4, okay? Or 2 and 6. Get a lighter one, like this one, and get a darker one, okay? Get a light and a darker one. That's what I would recommend, okay? Okay, guys, so the one thing that I forgot to mention is the brushes. How could I forget the eyebrow brushes? You need a flat brush, okay? When I first started out, I'm not even going to tell you the 2 brushes that I use, but when I first started out, I used a flat, rounded brush, okay? It looks like this. You're gonna have to make it flat. So it's going to look like this at first. I don't know if you can see, but this is a little fluffier than this. You're gonna have to make your eyebrow brush really flat. I also use this brush, and this is the Juvia brush. If you notice, it's very flat. You're gonna have to make it flat. I got these from Amazon. They are cheap. I love it. I mean, hands down. Get you a little flat rounded brush like this, okay? If you're gonna try to do your eyebrows, I'm just saying. Or a square rounded brush like this, because you need brushes. So what you're gonna do is take this brush and you're gonna go under and take this brush and go over. Now, this is not a tutorial. If you wanna figure out how to do your brows with these brushes or with a flat brush, you're gonna have to watch my videos and subscribe. I have all of that, and I have a work beat, like a simple work beat, coming soon. But you need 2 flat brushes or 1. Either one of them could work by themselves, okay? So brush, eyebrow pencil, and you need your 2 concealers for your brows. Now, I also mentioned before I got into the brushes, the P. Louise bases. You need 2 colors, a light and a dark. I wouldn't go to 0 just yet if you are a beginner. Okay, I would do like a 2 or 3 and like a 6. That's what I would do. Again, you watch my videos, you want to get creative. That's you. This is just a basic what everybody should have in their makeup toolbox, okay? Next, my favorite is the eyeshadow, girls. You need a good eyeshadow, especially if you are just starting out. You need a very, very good eyeshadow palette that's going to not break the bank, okay? My ultimate favorite, I have a lot of favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but my main favorite is Juvia. I love Juvia. Like, you can go to Juvia. This flat brush is from Juvia. You can go to Juvia and get your eyebrow concealers. They work just like the matte concealers, and they have all shades. Like, you can go and get those. Juvia has everything you need. If you ask me, everything that Juvia has is the bomb. So if you say, oh, can I try this concealer from Juvia? Can I try this foundation? Yes, ma'am. Okay. You need a good palette, but you want to get palettes with warm colors, especially if you're just starting out. You don't want a palette with crazy colors that you can't blend and that you can't wear to work. I got pink and purple on my eyes. I'm not gonna do this. This is how I achieve this look with this palette and some other palettes. Don't get a palette that looks like this, okay? Don't get a palette that looks like this. You want to get a palette that looks more on the brown side, warm side. So you want to get a palette that kind of looks like this. And you can see all the warm colors. I would strongly suggest from Juvia, the Warrior palette. I love this palette. The Warrior palette. The Warrior 2 palette. Warm colors. Warm colors. This even has black and white. You can use the top row for your brown, the medium row, the middle row for your oranges and pinks, and then the bottom row for your blacks and whites. Juvia has smaller palettes, like the Coral palette. That, you know, if you're wearing coral, then you know to pull out your coral palette. It's already color coded for you. Another brand that I love dearly is Morphe. Everybody knows that, but this comes with a little mirror, and mine is used. But as you can see, warm colors, warm. You want something with the browns and the blacks and stuff. And of course, Huda. I love Huda. Huda, Huda. This is a very, very good beginner friendly palette, okay? And it looks like this. They come big, small, and they won't break the bank. Another very good, and this is my last one, is Maybelline and Revlon. Oh, I'm sorry, not Maybelline. Revlon. Maybelline is good too, but Revlon palettes is like $7 to $8, and they off the chain. When I say off the chain, they're so pigmented. So Juvia, Huda, Morphe, Revlon. Revlon for beginners automatically, okay? Or Juvia, either one. So you need a good eyeshadow palette. And if you travel a lot, as some of my friends, I know you guys do, you want something small like this. So don't automatically go in the store and get a palette that you cannot travel with. This is travel size too, okay? But don't go in the store and get something that looks like this. You can't travel with that. Now, I would get one for home, but you can't travel with that, okay? So make sure if you're traveling a lot, it's travel size. All of them come in a travel size. I've had this for like 5 years, and I still have not even, used some of the shades. So, to save a little bucks, I will get the travel size, honey. That's just what I'll do. All right, enough about eyeshadow. As I said before, if you have any personal questions, hit me up. Let me know. Inbox, text, call, whatever, girl. I'm here for you, okay? Just let me know in my inbox. Now, after you get your eyeshadows, you want to get where do I want to go? Good foundation, okay? Because most of you won't do the beginners, won't do all the highlighting and contour. And if you do, look, this shade that you got for your eyebrows, if you're trying to do the highlight, don't go invest in anything else. Use this highlighter shade. I use it right under my eyes. I do. So I use it under my eyebrow and I use it to highlight because I already know it's 2 shades lighter than me. So this is one that you can use over and over. This is another one that you can use over and over, okay? So let's go to foundations. And I'm not going in any particular order. To see how the order is, go to my page and watch my videos. Okay. I'm back on this Juvia, y'all. If you a girl and you have acne skin, you want to be beat, you want to be covered, Juvia. All day long, y'all. Juvia. Juvia is tricky because they have stick foundations. And they also have liquid foundations, the two. Juvia is like my friend. I love the brand, okay? If you're one of those girls, women, ladies that need the full coverage, I like full coverage. I don't necessarily need it, but I want to be like beat. I want to look beat. This is like you want to be beat, but you can also wear it to work. It's very heavy, so be careful with that, okay? Go to the store, get your right shade. You'll love it. I wear it to work. I also wear it out. It just depends on what you want. If you want a heavier, thicker, coverage-wise foundation, that's the foundation for you. I would invest in all of these products that I'm about to tell you about. MAC. A lot of people don't like MAC because they say it's too heavy on their skin. Well, guess what? MAC made a Matchmaker foundation, and you probably can't see that. And it comes in like crazy shades, okay? And it looks like this. But it's great. Like, it's so good. It's lightweight. It's breathable. They also have mineral shades, mineral foundations. MAC is just a good foundation. I don't care what nobody say. Like, you just have to find the MAC for you. That's all I can say about that. MAC is a good foundation. Matchmaker is lightweight. If you do makeup, these are good things to invest in because you can get all their shades, mix them together, and have somebody's perfect shade. I showed one of my coworkers this, and it like transforms to your skin. So even if it's like darker than you, when you go outside, it'll look like your skin tone. It's called Matchmaker because whatever your skin tone is, of course, if it's, you can't get white and put it on your skin. But if it's close to your skin, it will mattify on your skin to look like your skin. It's the bomb, y'all. .com. The last one that I like, and I have this on now. I like Lancome, and I like Morphe, and I like Estee Lauder. So Lancome, Morphe, Estee Lauder, MAC, and Juvia. I mix my foundations, but I don't know. I would suggest Juvia or MAC for beginners. I would suggest Juvia or MAC for beginners. Maybelline. If you have not tried Maybelline Super Stay Foundation, and this is from the drugstore. You can get this from Walgreens. It looks like this. If you do not have this and you are a beginner, what you doing? What you doing? For real. Like, what you doing for real? This is the bomb, y'all. Get this for real. Beginners. I changed my mind. This or MAC. Juvia too. You know, trying to be the bomb.com. Everybody is. But there's some good stuff that Super Stay, and it's not high. It's not high as these other brands that I'm giving you. Okay. Any questions on foundations? Let me know. I got you, girl. Okay. Color correction. Now, color correction is for those girls with dark spots under your eyes, around your mouth, on your cheeks. Let me tell you something. I gave my mama this foundation. This is the Juvia's foundation. And she used to color correct. She don't need color correcting anymore. You going to work, you don't have time for that color correcting, and you know you got acne spots, dark spots, or whatever. This is what you need. Seriously. This is the bomb. If you don't want a heavier foundation going to work or wherever you're going, NARS concealers, they are 2-in-1, which means they color correct and they conceal. Most people color correct, conceal, then foundation. I just think that's too much. That's just me though. I think it's too much. So if you can get this NARS concealer, that's great. If you can get this NARS concealer in your shade, and it's like red too, so it just does good for color corrector under the eye. Yeah, color correction. This, or I would do the LA Girl. I forgot about the LA Girl concealers. If you are a concealer girl, which means that you would rather conceal rather than color correct, LA Girl, LA Pro Girl, like, y'all, these concealers are the bomb, period. You can use these for your under eye, your over eye, and your color correct. You get them from any beauty supply store. Get these, okay? They good. All right, so once you do your eyebrows, you got your eyeshadow popping, and you have done your foundation. You can go in with some with some highlighting. I think Black Opal and True Complexion. This is my True Complexion palette. If you are a girl, if you are not a girl that highlights and contours, skip this part. Skip it, okay? But I like this, and it comes in different shades. This is the deep contouring palette, and also I like the Black Opal foundation stick. So this is for the girls who like to contour, okay, down your cheeks, around your forehead. If you are not one of those girls, like I said, skip these. But these two are the bum. Now back to everybody. Ladies, once you have highlighted and contour, it's time for the blush, honey. I don't know what MAC did, but MAC blushes are the bomb. I would get this shade. I use this pink shade for everybody. And I don't even know what, I don't know. I use it so much, look at the bottom of it. Like, I don't know the shade, okay? But it's pink. I think it's 40H, if that's the shade. But any MAC blush is the bomb. Like, MAC has some really good blushes. So if you want a good blush, MAC blush. And they come in these little tubes, so they're totally travelable. Juvia's Place has a blush palette. Woo. And it looks like this. Juvia has some bomb blush palettes as well. So I would strongly recommend a Juvia palette for your blush, okay? Lipstick, hands down, MAC. I mean, it's no, I haven't tried a lipstick like MAC, okay? It is some other, and I'll probably do another one of these videos with some updated stuff that I've tried. But I love MAC, but you can go to the drugstore. I have this brand, is called Milani. I have the Black Radiance brand. Drugstore has some good lipstick, but get you good lipstick. Okay, so you need like a brown lipstick. I just like MAC because they got the mini tubes. I just keep going back to MAC because I'm a MAC girl. I am sorry, but they have like the tubes. They're so sleek. But if you're doing like a natural everyday beat, you need a lip liner. I would do Kat Von D for the lip liners, or MAC. Okay. Drugstore also have some Maybelline. Also have some good lip liners. I would get a brown lip liner. Brown lipstick. Like a deep brown lipstick. I don't think I have any right here in front of me. But a deep brown lipstick. But I will get a lip liner. A brown lip liner. And this is in the shade brown. And it's from Maybelline. Because I love using it. And I probably just used it. I will get a lip liner, brown lipstick, and a tan lipstick to go in the middle, or a gloss, okay? But you want to always line your lips with something. I hate when, like, I line my lips today with purple, but this is what I mean when I say like a, it is used because I just used it, but I mean, you want a brown and like a nude, so you can get that ombre effect. And what you do, so my channel, but you put the darkest one on the outside and the lightest one on the inside. You do this. Okay, don't rub, just, got it? Okay. Sorry. Good makeup removers, honey. You need some good makeup removers. I use Neutrogena makeup removers. That's what I use. And last but not least, you need some good brushes, some good sponges. Hands down, Morphe and MAC. Hands down, Morphe got every single brush that you thought you needed, that you thought you might have. And you need 3 different sizes, okay? Write these down. Write these down. I'm gonna give you these sizes of my Morphe brushes. I'll take that back because you're gonna need some brushes for your face too. Okay, so you're gonna need some brushes for your face. But girls that are trying to achieve, you need the Morphe 503 brush. It looks like this. Morphe 503. This is Morphe 505. Morphe 505. All right, and this is Morphe, I think is 303. I don't know, it's rubbed off, but you need an oval one just like this, okay? One of them is gonna be for your dark shade. One of them is gonna be for your transition shade. That's the fluffy one, and one of them is gonna be for your eyelid shade. Okay, you need these three. Some people like the other Morphe brushes, and if I find out, you know, which ones I have, I also have Morphe 504, 330. Morphe brushes. You need 303, 503, and you need a flat brush. This one actually came from MAC. I love MAC eyeshadow brushes, and it's an oval brush. Okay, and 505. Those are the brushes that I would get if you're just starting out. But as you can see, I mean, I have a ton. For your concealer, your color correcting, your highlighting, if you're one of those women who want to do the color correcting concealer that I mentioned earlier, you need a color concealer brush. This is the Morphe brush 173. And it's small, it's a little fluffier, and it's denser. Okay? You also need the Morphe foundation brush, which is Morphe 439, okay? And it looks like this. So those are the Morphe brush. Juvia has some good brushes. Now let me tell you, go to Juvia. It's some brushes on there with a red tail. It's a set, okay? Get that set. Once you get that set, you let me know how that work for you, okay, girl? Because it's going to work. It's got the foundation, it's got the eyebrows, it's got the whatever you need. And it is the bomb. There's also some Morphe brushes with a white tail, a gold tip, and it has like a strawberry shortcake type of, you know, whatever that is, bristles. That set is the bomb. So if you want set, you don't want to be looking, because Morphe, I don't think Morphe has a set, but if you do, get the set. If it don't, get the Juvia set. It'll change your life, okay? So I think that's it. You got your blush. Oh, if you want to do a little highlighter, Juvia. This is the bomb. This is the gold highlight that I use. I also use Artist Culture highlighter. If you are a beginner, I would do Juvia or MAC, just like I would do the brush, okay? Lastly, I love a good eyeliner, and you need some lashes. Either you gonna go to the nail shop and get your lashes, or you gonna put them on yourself. Lashes, I mean, I'm not gonna get into the lash. If you are a lash girl, I would get the Sassy Lash Glue. And Kiss has a 2-pack of lashes, and it comes with this little tool. I love this tool. It doesn't pinch me like the tweezers does, okay? So, and you need a good eyeliner and a good liquid eyeliner to go on the top if you're interested in that. I do the Arcelli for my liquid liner or the Wet n Wild liquid liner on the top. And I do Maybelline or MAC on the bottom, okay? So, that was a lot to take in. Ladies, I hope you took notes. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I did. Oh, setting powder, setting spray. You need that. MAC. I do the MAC Fix Spray. These two. You know how when you do your makeup and you rub off on your clothes, this will stop there, okay? Urban Decay has some good. So when you get done, I didn't spray any on my look, so let's get it in. It looks like this. You give it a shake and you spray, okay? It'll keep your makeup on all day. Urban Decay has a good one as well. Setting powder, you need, like, if you're gonna use a liquid foundation, I gave you all liquid foundations, but if you want a powder foundation, I would go with MAC. I would also, if you need a setting powder, Fenty has some good setting powder. Okay, so here's what setting powder does. It locks in your look. So once you put a liquid foundation on your face, even a powder foundation, you go over your foundation with a setting powder, okay? Setting powder. It locks in your look and it mattifies your face, and when you wipe it, it's not easy to come off. So when somebody says setting powder, that's what that means. But if you're a beginner, I would just do really a liquid foundation and a powder setting. That's what I would do. You really don't need a powder setting if you got setting spray. And don't worry, my ladies who like to travel, they have travel size of all of this stuff. Some people like to do sponges. You do need a good sponge if you're going to highlight and contour. So if you're going to highlight, contour, or some people like to put their foundation on with the little pad, the little cushy thing that's in the foundation. If you want an alternative, you need a good sponge, okay? Sephora has a lot of good ones for that. So, rule of thumb for highlighting and setting powders. You need a shade that's your color for around your face, and for your highlighting areas, you need a golden shade. This is the Kat Von D in the shade Banana, I think, or Golden. Laura Mercier, it has the best setting powder for your highlight. To me, it doesn't give you any flashbacks at all, okay? I think that's it, guys. I'll probably be on here uploading another video to share with you what else you need. If you need anything in between time, in the meantime, hit your girl up. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow all of my social media platforms. I'm Kiara Garner on Facebook. That's my personal page. I'm just going to keep it personal with you guys. And let me know if you have any questions or if you need a makeup beat. Holla at your girl. Bye.